Hi guys, and welcome to bot.binary.com hotmatrixx unofficial tutorial series. This is tutorial number 2, working with blocks. So, here we go. Working with blocks is pretty simple. First of all, I'm just going to reset this, which we covered in the previous tutorial. I'm going to explain what each block is and does, what its purpose is, and a couple of things about loading blocks in. So, here we go. Block number 1, define your trade contract. Here you can select the type of market and the type of instrument that you want specifically. Again, my tutorial series isn't about covering every little thing, so I'm gonna skim over some of this kind of stuff and then carry on, because it's not an in-depth tutorial about the minutiae. It's about how to build this stuff. Trade type, that can be like on synthetics is a good example, where you've got the digits and up and down and touch, no touch and all those things. That's where that gets interesting. Contract type is up, down or both. Default candle, this is important. So when you start analyzing candles with the built-in tools over here, it often asks you what the default candle is, and this is where you set that value. These two options here, I always have this set because I have unreliable internet connection and a couple of other things that go on here and there, and a ridiculously powerful computer, so I can afford to have it running. The run once it starts, now that's where things start getting interesting. We'll get into this more when we come to variables in the next tutorial. Define trade options is pretty simple. When you place either a purchase, a rise or a fall, or a call or a put, also known as a call and a put, this defines what that is going to be. So is it going to be a 5-minute call for $2.80 US, for example? That's what this block here is for. Once this has run, it will move to block 2. Now block 2, before it actually makes a purchase, you can put things in here, mathematics, candle readers, all kinds of interesting things, and then they work their way down to your purchase or fall. Once it purchases a rise or a fall, it moves to block 3. Block 3, if you have a long enough candle minutes duration, then block 3 can enable you to occasionally buy or sell early to basically cut your losses early or get an early win if it looks like an unlikely win on the trade. I don't use that a lot, and this is a great example. If you want to get rid of a block, you can just drag it over here and let it go. See the little red X on the hand? Let it go and it goes goodbye. Block 4. So once it's done 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, the trade closes. Once the trade closes, it goes into this block, and you do your logic statements and results here. If the trade is a win, you change your stake by this much. If it was a loss, you change your stake by this much, so on and so forth, and then you trade again. Once it trade again, it will then loop back to this point here, define trade options, and start the cycle all over again. When it does so, if you have variables, it will remember the variables, and now allowing you to create self-adjusting loops, which is basically the whole point of having an algorithm bot in the first place. So that covers the workflow of these blocks, and these are the basic 4 blocks that you'll build a bot out of. There are others, we will get there. Alright guys, well I'm actually gonna stop the video just there, and I will show you a little bit more in the next tutorial, so I guess I will see you in the next one.